Welcome to the Mischief. I'm Balin, and this is Seablock Rustic Waters. Today we're going to be covering, well, a little bit of some Ember stuff, as well as working towards some of these things behind me. You might not see both of those things built that are directly behind me now, but hey, at least we'll start getting into some more of the Ember stuff and getting through a whole bunch of the stuff on those quests. Wow, almost there with building a massive Embers room. And there we go. Just catching up, I have completed this. I get a free bucket of solder, which is good. Less stuff that I need to create, because it actually took me a bucket to make that, so it's automatically kind of made that way. Anyway, let's continue on with some other stuff, because I made some more of these. Oh, is that a shark out there? That is a shark. I made more drawers. In fact, I have a few extra now, which is kind of nice for a change. But my production is actually outstripping everything else that's coming in right now. Actually, no, it's not. Is this all that there is? That doesn't look like much. I was sure that there was going to be more than this. Huh. Okay. You can see that there's a lot of dirt, sand, and gravel, and it seems those are getting eaten up now as well, which is kind of a good thing. I've got 128 bucks here. That's nice. Cool. I made a quantify key as well, just so that I could do that. But let's open this up. Continue on with some of these quests. Actually, I wonder, do I get a reward for this? Because honestly, some of these things aren't too bad. That might be a little bit much. Oh, it just gives me a projector. I just need to make the two. Thank you, Shark, for killing this Gary fish and giving it to me. That is really nice of you. Hardy morsel. Small edible prey fish. Nice. Alright, continuing on. I could make some of these and see if I can get this set up, but I don't know. That doesn't seem like a lot of fun to me. I continue on down here. I've got this already. I could make a regular one, but honestly, I don't think I even need to do that on here. I don't know why this isn't coming on Ember or Factory, since that is completed here. Maybe because I'm supposed to finish this entire thing, but you know what? Let's just go back to where we were, activating your embers, so that I can get to this key, and then I can actually set all this stuff up in the new area, because I think that that'll be pretty cool. Your water strainer has likely sifted you a large number of ember shards from the surrounding ocean waters. Gather these very well, as they will serve as the fuel for many of your machines. Get 64 Camonite bricks for this. Ember Activator, back to where I was. And clear off some of this of that as well, modularium and everything. Alright, I'm going to need to make a bunch of these things, including a copper cell, which is made from a copper coil block. It's made from copper wire, which is made from copper plates. Yes, which would be nice if I had a metal press. Maybe I'm kind of jumping ahead of myself. Oh, there's another peeper. Maybe I'm jumping ahead of myself with this stuff, getting too far down, because it would appear that progressing through here might actually be a good idea. I mean, heck, I even have a steam hammer that I'm not using right now because I'm doubling up on my ores. I can be really effective with it, but I think that the whole point is that I'm not supposed to have this automated just yet. Can I turn that off? Because honestly, that is just going absolutely nuts right now, and I want it to stop. This might take a bit, because there's still a bunch in here. Yeah, if we put it, requires redstone. That should do it for now. Actually, I could leave this on, because I don't think that anything else is going in there right now. Oh, no, it is. Just a little bit at a time. It's very cramped. There's not much in there. I've got an extra piece of ember. No! Okay. Yeah, you can see that my auto sluice is actually working better than I anticipated. All I needed was a whole bunch of these things to be working while I was working on other stuff. And dang. Okay. Okay, so let's try making this. I don't care if I use up too many tools to make the plates. That's just kind of silly at this point. And I was smelting up, I am smelting up, yeah, a whole bunch of ingots so that I can have this stuff ready and waiting for me. Let's move this over. This is the one thing that does kind of annoy me, is that this stuff keeps coming back into my inventory afterwards. I don't know how to stop that, but oh well. Take a bunch of these. I've got a lot of ores now, so I can make a lot of plates. Oh, I didn't even think about that. I could probably make like a bunch of plates. Tin plate. Boop. I could do lead plates. Yeah, I could do that. And then I could put all these in my chest, and I'll have these ready to go. I just need, oh, look, auto hammer. Yes, this is nice. Tin plates. I already have tin plates. No, I don't want to do that one. Silver. We'll do a bunch of those. We'll do a bunch of gold. I probably don't even need all these. I can resmelt them, I'm sure. Copper. We'll do a bunch of these. Ink, iron. Do a bunch of those. And that probably is good. Let's see. Oh, aluminum. Whoopsie. It's a little too much. Let's just take half this. And we'll do 16 of those. And there we go. I could put the Gary fish in here. I got a fish in the blacksmith workshop because why not? All right, so now I can go into the plates section, drop off a whole bunch of plates. I've got some for the future. I also have a replenished amount of ingots in here. There we go. 4 iron ingots extra. I might make a few extra plates for that. So I will start working on making a copper cell. And once I get all these ingredients set up, which I don't think that it requires any liquids, thankfully. It does require a lot of caminite, which isn't too bad. I've got a whole bunch of caminite already. I'll take some bricks and plates and stuff just in case. I should be good after that. There we go, copper coil block. And then we can potentially make the copper cell. Yes. Yes, we can. Excellent. And then we just need to do the rest of it, which is lead plates, bronze gear, which is just 5 bronze. I hope I've got bronze. I swear I've made all these compounds already. Maybe I was in the wrong world. Wait, bronze? Bronze. Okay. I do have that. So I just need 10 bronze because that should make me 2 gears worth, which I think I can just do that here. No? No, it needs to be in a blacksmith workshop. Everything needs to be in a workshop at this point. Oh. So then I've got everything else, I think. Just 6 lead plates, which I've got 6 lead plates. Yes. Having a bunch of materials. It was I was warned at the very beginning, you know, it's good to have a whole bunch of extra lying about. So that's kind of a thing. I need engineer's workshop to make this. Thankfully, it doesn't require any solder. I need 5 more caminite brick slabs. So then, is it this? No. Oh, it's just the wrong tool. Okay, and then the hammer came out. There we go. 1 should do it. And then I can do this one and make the Ember Activator. There we go. Nice. So I should have completed it. Yes. And I get 64 caminite bricks back, which is good, because I really didn't want to have to make more of those things. I did make a lot of them, but yeah, I must emit. So we've got a whole bunch of these, activating your embers. And once again, I'm going to be storing a bunch of these items. There we go. For future use, once we expand the hub, activating your embers. And then we can do an entire build of these things in action. Probably make me plates, I would imagine, because I think that there's a stamp press in there. The Ember Emitter is placed on one of the sides on the top half of the Ember Activator. When Ember is fed to the activator, it is burned, and the Ember Emitter will then send the Ember energy to an Ember Receptor it is linked to. Tip: things like emitters and receptors are used quite frequently. Crafting more than one of these types of things can save you a trip to the crafting table later. Yes, this is very true. Ember Emitters, you probably want to have a whole bunch of emitters and receptors. So let's do this one first. That's going to be a bunch of tin gears, caminite plates, and redstone transmission coils. Oh, I think I used up the ones that I had, because I had some left over from that treasure chest. I've got 2. Well, I could probably make some more. Oh no, makes wiring kits. Oh. Alright, so this is probably a thing that I'm going to be making. I will be making a bunch of the wiring kits. Which actually, I'm curious now. What else uses the wiring kits? Got Engineer's Workshop. There's 46 recipes using wiring kits. Future Tech Workshop. 16 recipes using wiring kits. Trader's Workshop. What is this? A doorbell? Okay, there's a ton of stuff. What? An eye chisel? That requires these. So I think I might make a whole crap ton of these. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a whole lot of wiring kits. Alright, so I took a little break and cleaned things up a little bit. You'll also notice I've got a couple waypoints over here. We've got a couple neighbors nearby, and they are actively talking in the chat. You can see we've got lots going on in there, which is pretty darn cool. Let me actually turn off the waypoints, though, because that would just be a little bit annoying to see them through the stuff. But yeah, I got fed up with walking back and forth. I don't know what possessed me to put my materials over there and then come in here and do everything. Yeah, especially with these tables nearby. I also moved over the prismarine furnace because I figured we can start expanding out this way. Maybe I'll get some easy storage going at some point, but for now, I just wanted to have some regular storage. I have a bunch of plates and stuff. I also, let's see, I've got some stuff in here for making more basic drawers as well, but you'll see that I've got like these ones underneath. I can always click on the sides, or I can just go with the tabs. Pretty darn easy to do that. And I made a whole lot of wiring kits. I made 32 originally, and then I converted half of them straight away into redstone transmission coils. So hopefully there's a lot of use for those ones. It looks like there's a lot of recipes that I can use. Oh, that was a really good looking magnet in there, actually. Which magnet was that? That looks a little bit better than the one that pulls Fluxomatic Hardened, attracts items to the wielder. Yeah, instead of mobs. I think that might be a better choice. It does require a bucket of solder, but I think we'll be all right. I've got 1,800 millibuckets in here, so that's cool. But Ember Emitters. I was planning on making, let's start with 6 for now. And I've got a bunch of these wiring kits in here for now. And that should, oh wait, I need to take it out of the, might help if I actually took it out of the unit. There we go, because I'm going to need at least one of them. To complete the quest here, there, I must emit, which this sends Ember power places. Also, I collected and converted a whole bunch of my, what is it, my monies? There we go. Whoops, I hate it when it does that. Put the money in here. There we go. I've got over 400 bucks right now. I started this sluice-sieve straining, whatever you want to call it. It's doing all the things. Get me more stuff because I ended up smelting up a whole bunch of things. But yeah, it's looking pretty good so far. I'm feeling a little bit more organized. I still have the drawer or the stuff back there, but you can see the chests and whatnot. Some of them have some items in them, but for the most part, everything is out here. I also emptied out these chests once and put them all into these drawers. I also found that there are, look at this, spice racks and tool racks that I can use for my my bar of the chilies and the willies. We've got the Frostweaver bar. So and I don't know. We've already had our first guest come by. Till Ash came and visit. I put excess just like wood items in general up here so that I would have them. But of course I've got extra sticks over here as well. And I just wanted, I have extra ones. I've also got my extra tool chest over here. And just like a few other rat items. I had all these rat upgrades. And I'm like, I'm just going to put them on Spice Rack. That works really good. Really good. And I've noticed some other people have been using the rats to actually start doing stuff. Funny thing is that I noticed in the console that if you've got a rat trying to place something somewhere that it can't, it then just starts saying, oh, I can't do it. Oh, I got to give this guy the rest of these. Actually, I didn't want plates. I wanted to make more Invar, I think it was. Yeah, because I'm a little bit light on Invar. I was cooking up a bunch of this, and the rat was cooking things for free faster than the prismarine furnace. So I recommend, if you can, to make a whole bunch of chef rats, because that's just a really good fast way of doing it. We're going to throw half in here, because that's probably going to double up, and I don't want it to overflow or stop halfway through. I can make a whole bunch of Invar, and then I can toss half of those to the rat to start making plates for me, because that's just a smart thing to do. Alright, so let me put this away for now, and we can work on more Embers stuff, prep and things, so that I can get this key and then actually start setting it all up. Next, we're going to need receptors. The Ember Receptor is placed on the input port of an Ember-operated machine. In order to link the receptor with an emitter, you must shift right-click on the receptor first, then right-click the emitter. So you shift right-click on where it's going, where it needs to go, then you right-click on where it's coming from. It's a little bit weird, but hey, you know what? Dwarven technology. Make sure the lever on the emitter is turned on. I forgot, all these all need redstone signals in order to actually work. So let's put this on the list. That requires some Camonite plates, copper gear, redstone transmission coils, and some of those. Let's do this. I will need some redstone torches. How much of this do I have? This was in the engineer's shop. I've got all but the copper gears. That's actually pretty good. Let me grab a bunch of these and I can make copper gears. That should make me 5. 3, 4, 5. That should make 6. I can't remember if these are made here. Nope, they are made in here. All right, so copper gear made in the blacksmith workshop, and then I can just put it. Wow, let's try that again. Perfect. 6 copper gears. Go over to the engineer's workshop. Plunk this in here. Nope, close, but not quite. Ember Receptor. I wonder if that's the same coil. It is the same coil. All right. Oh, it's the tool. It was missing the tool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so I've got 6 senders and 6 receivers, basically. All right, and there we go. Got that completed. Get a bunch of Camonite bricks. Put those away straight away, which is nice. It's just having this now like this is really, really nice. Wide receptor. Why am I getting that dinging twice? Oh, that's right. I forgot. I picked up the controller, by the way. I've got item pipes and item extractors. So that's kind of a cool thing. Those are going to be put in here for now, though, because I don't really have a spot for them. I do have an embers chest back there, but really, I don't think I need to run back there to put this stuff in there just yet, because it's got a machine in it right now. And I'm probably going to end up pulling that forward. For now, though, let's see, the middleman. Embers can flow quite a distance from emitter to receptor. However, the route can be further guided by using an ember relay in between the 2 connections, which sometimes this is required. Relays are linked in the same manner as receptors. All right, so I need just 1. That's not too bad. Let's see, 2 bricks, a copper gear. Okay, this actually is really good. 1, 2. Wait, what was it? It was just 1 slab. Okay, we'll grab that, and I will make some more slabs. I think. Yeah, I have to make them in the blacksmith workshop. Okay, you got me. And that's not the spot. Is it here? Nope. I'm messing the tool up somewhere in here. Let's do this. Oh, it's a trowel. It's always a different tool than what you think. All right. Well, I now have some more that I can put away. Do this. And then I just need copper gear, which means 5 ingots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the blacksmith workshop. Just like so. That's not it. Copper gear. It's because I didn't have the hammer in there, and then I should be able to make this in the engineer's workshop. Let's try that again. Click and grab. There we go. Put the tool back in there. These tools keep jumping into my inventory system. It's kind of weird, but hey. Oh, I've got tin gears in here and treated sticks. Wiring kits. I'm going to take all this stuff back out, honestly, because I'm just going to forget that it's all in there. This being the exception. The string I am going to remember. And this I'm just going to leave there for the moment. At least I think I am. Wood excess goes back in here. Didn't realize I had so many treated sticks. It's actually pretty good. And then I can put this and these away. Cool. Which actually, Camonite plates. I don't think I had a plates spot. No, I don't think I did. So let me grab the key. We've got this one. And I can unlock these. And then I could take out this. Put the plates. And then I can relock this stuff. Because honestly, this ancient motive core is just going to be something that's left here for now. Alright, put that ember relay away. And then I can check to see what's next on the quest line. Choice reward, Camonite plates, Lumium plates, or Invar. Well, the only one I don't have is Lumium. So let's go for those. And now I do, which is actually pretty darn cool. Let's put them here for now, because I don't have a spot for them. Put that nickel plate away. So, next in the list, it's going to be the tanks for nothing. Your fluid holding options are a bit limited right now. You can say that again. But the Umber fluid tanks can hold 16 buckets. More importantly, they are part of the reservoir multi-block, a fluid solution that can hold thousands of buckets worth of fluid. Well, it all depends on how big you build it, but yes, you can. So let's do, I need 5 of those? Oh boy. All right, let's do this. Iron plates, glass, a bunch of slabs and stuff. Oh, actually, I've got all this stuff, and it's just a bunch of water. And the blacksmith tab. Oh, the blacksmith tab. All right, that doesn't have anything in it. All right, well, let me grab all these ingredients and I'll be right back. And there we go. That should make enough. Hopefully one of these trowels will end up being replaced. That's 4. Oh, I just need a little bit more water. I think that's 1 more bucket. So it actually was taking 1 bucket each. It's not bad. I could do that. And then there we go. That's 5. That should get everything out of here. And then I can just put all this stuff back. I've got a little bit of extra glass. There we go. I have 5 fluid tanks and a bunch of hammers in my inventory again. There we go. Tanks for nothing. Complete. And I get to claim 10 bucks. That's not bad. I don't know why it completes for so many times. All right. Let's continue on, though. And we've got le soc. Not unlike item pipes, fluid must be pulled and pushed through your fluid pipes using a fluid extractor. Yeah, this is pretty much how this all works. You have to have an item kind of activator or a fluid activator. It's sort of like old Buildcraft pipes in a way. You know how you need like a wooden pipe at the beginning with a lever? That's kind of the same idea with the fluid extractors and the item extractors. The extractor must be attached directly to the tank from which the fluid is being pulled, and a lever must be attached to toggle le soc on and off. Nice. All right, so I need to make a fluid extractor. If I don't already have one. Do I have one? That's an item extractor. I was just checking because I thought I might have had a reward pop up in here. Anyway, let's see about making one of these things, which is just, what, copper gear and a fluid pipe? Do I have a fluid pipe? I do have a fluid pipe. That shouldn't be a problem at all. All right, so let's do that. Copper gear. One of those. And I got the trowel back. There we go. And I should be able to just do this plus this in the engineer's workshop. Doggone it. There we go. Here and here. There we go. And I've got the wiring kits still, which are going back in there. There we go. That should be it. Yeah, just needed 1. Claim, 10 bucks. Thank you. Reservoir dogs. Reservoir doesn't do much on its own. You will need to add Caminite rings to increase its capacity. So this is actually a multi-block structure that is just a single block. When you place it, it actually creates a bit of a multi-block. So it's kind of cool that way. I need a reservoir, which is a whole bunch of popcorn. Excuse me, adhesive, Caminite bricks, slabs, and fluid tanks with some water. I just need 1, right? I do just need 1. All right, well, let me grab. I've already got a bucket. I don't need that. I can just grab this here. There we go. And then I should be able to just grab a bunch of these, and we'll figure it out from there. I think it was in the blacksmith workshop. It is. There we go. What am I missing? Oh, the water. I forgot the water. There we go. 1 reservoir. And then I can just hold sneaky and put that down there like that. There we go. We have a little bit of meringue brownie. My nutrition is still keeping up, so that's a good thing. Reservoir dog, doing good. Now to continue on again. This is just a whole bunch of quests we're just ripping through here so that I can set this up. I'm very eager to get this going. The Caminite valve, not the Gabe Newell one, sits on top of the reservoir block and provides input and output ports for your fluid, which is handy. Oh, it sits on top of the reservoir block? I thought it sat under. I guess that works. I'll have to look at that. But let's take a look at this one. That looks very similar. Slabs, bricks, 4 fluid extractors. Wow. I only made 1. All right, that's going to be a lot of copper. I'll be back once I've got all the ingredients for that. There we go. Once again, just a bucket of water and Caminite valve. Da-da-da-da. Actually, you know what? Let's plonk one of these things down the reservoir. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, and it's supposed to go on top, it said? Oh, I guess it does. That's different. Oh, that's embers rekindled. That's why. Because in the past, you'd have to put a mechanical part underneath it, and then you'd connect your parts to that. But I guess this is so that you can just, keep building it up. And you add in buckets and stuff, and it just creates this large multi-block that is ever expandable. At least that's the idea. Grab this and that. There we go. So let's continue on with some questies. Grab some bone meal. What, bone meal, really? Ugh. I'm going to get rid of this and empty out some of my inventory. Alright, we are almost there. One ring to hold them all. Chemonite rings stack on top of your reservoir and valve. Aiming at the middle block of the ring below and placing the next will create a straight column of rings. Each ring adds 250 buckets worth of fluid capacity. Stack them as high as you deem necessary, which this would be very useful for something like creosote. At least that's what I think. I need 2 of them. Okay. Alright. Let's do it. Oh, actually, they're not that bad. I should have plenty of adhesive left in here. I do. And it's just a bunch of bricks, which I've got a bunch of those too. Is it 1 bucket each? 1 bucket in the blacksmith workshop. Alright. Well, let's get a little bit of... That was the wrong water, but it's still refilled. That's fine. Blacksmith and blacksmith. There we go. And then I should be able to make 2 of these. There we go. That uses a lot of durability. Actually, these things are doing pretty good. So let's take all of this popcorn and bricks back out. Put them away. And I think that gets that one. Which, yeah, as you saw, we just put those on top of the previous setup. Oh, and we get a trash. Oh, that's nice, because I don't have a trash in my inventory or anything. I've been wanting to throw things away constantly. This would be really nice. I have to say, though, if I put it back there, then they're just going to jump out. Unless it's underneath here, then they can't. Right? But then I won't be able to access it either. So what I think I might do is remove this stuff and put the trash bin right here. There we go. That should work. And then I can put the remaining stuff in there for now. Because honestly, 3 rat items, that's fine. I've got some chests that I can just put away. All right. Oh, and I just saw that I had another set of tools in here. Okay. Gonna eventually get that sorted. So here we go. Big progress. 30 steel scaffolding. Oh, this is gonna kill me. Build the fermenter. Set up your corn crops and start pumping the power. You have made the first step to mid-game automation. To celebrate, take this hub expansion key and make room for your new setup. Tip, you are crafting additional... Wow, yellow on cream is difficult to read. You're crafting additional scaffolding that will be used further along. Okay, but... Okay, this is telling me to build a fermenter, set up your corn crops, and start pumping power. Okay, fair enough, because I don't have that yet. But steel scaffolding, huh? That requires... Oh, melted solder. And we're going to need... How many of those? 30. Ooh, which means we're going to need... Divided by 4... That's 7.5 buckets. That is kind of awkward, but I guess it means that some solder will be left in here. And I think I can actually... Can I buy some solder as well? That would probably make things a little bit easier. Where is it? Guild trades. Guild trades. 1 melted. It's $5. Okay. I'll take that. Can I buy 8 of those? So let's do... There's 5, 6, 7, 8. So I don't know if I can buy multiples like this. Let's do detect, complete. And then can I do it? Yep, I can. All right, cool. I'm going to just keep buying buckets of these things because I get a free bucket each time as well. It's pretty cool. All right, so I did a little bit of looking up, and I have found that in order to make steel scaffolding, you will need to make steel rods, which are made from steel plates, which are then made from steel ingots, which you can then make from multiple different methods, actually. There's a future tech workshop. That's not helpful. Alloy smelter. You make steel dust, but really, smelting steel dust, it's not helpful, because these are all the wrong kind of steel ingot that I'm looking at right now. Sometimes the recipes can be a bit confusing, but in here there is blast bricks, so you can make the blast furnace, which, if I'm not mistaken, better creosote. There's a quest right here. It's time to upgrade your creosote making capabilities. So once I do this, then I can start having this pumped out into the reservoir and everything. So that would be pretty... Hello, dead peeper. That'll be pretty cool. I could probably have that back here by the bed. Put it maybe here, and then have it pumped out to... Maybe I take out this alloy kiln and move it over. How many spaces is here? 1, 2... That's only 2 spaces. I could put it on the floor here and stack these two together. And then I could put this in the corner and have a reservoir next to it. Or reservoir next to it and it next to... I don't know. Either way, this would still work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start making a little space for this to start with. I've still got these, and there we go. I can just chop these down with my axe up above. I'm going to start cleaning up space for this, obviously. Get these here. There. And then a torch on that spot, and I just used my hammer, which is in my tool chest all the way up front now. To do this, but I will need is it a coke oven as well? There we go. In order to complete, is it that? Wait, is that the quest that I'm doing? Is it? Yeah, coke bricks, which then I think it goes straight into blast furnace as well. So that's what I'm going to work on next. It will take me a little bit of time to get all the ingredients set for this because it's a bunch of bricks, camonite, purified water, and then we'll make 2 at a time. And then the coke brick requires a bunch of dry reef, which I'm going to have to go mine a bunch of it because I don't have enough right now. Plus camonite, purified water, etc. And then I'll get all the ingredients for that. I don't think you guys need to sit around and watch me just mining up a bunch of stuff. So that's what I will be working on, and hopefully we'll get that squared away for next time. Or at least that's the plan. Let me open this up, grab one of these hammers, and we can get this thing at least refurbished. There we go. It kind of looks a little chimney-like. But let me put down some of these new ember things before I finish things out, because I think that would actually be a little bit more interesting. We're going to need fluid pipes, because we're going to be piping this stuff out. We're going to need... I don't have any fluid extractors. I'm going to have to make some of those. Ember emitters and receptors we don't need right now. I will need a lever. I will need... I don't have to have the fluid tanks. Camonite rings will be useful. Camonite valve. And where's the last ones? Alright, there we go. Reservoir. So if I put this down, pow, we've got a base, right? And then I put down the valve on top of that. And then I can put down the rings on top of that. But I need to aim at the center here is the thing, which is going to be a little bit awkward. So let me clear out this ceiling. Alright, there we go. This should be a little bit easier from above. At least I thought it would be. Now I can't reach down here. Alright, well, valve. And then we've got the ring. And then another ring. Cool. And then this is the same level as the floor, but here's the thing. I think I can actually fall in there. So I might just do one of those just to prevent that eventuality from happening, because you know I will. And then we can have things pumping into that from the furnace, which would be what, right next to my bed. I'm going to need to move my bed. This is just not going to be acceptable. Maybe I can make like a little bed spot over here or something next to the armor stands and clear out some of these chests. I think that would probably be a good idea. As it is, I don't know what time of day it is. Let's look at Journey Map. It says that it is nighttime, which is perfect. I can therefore move this here. Click on it and set my waypoint. There we go. And from that, I can then place down here the coke oven, and then the blast furnace right next to that. Maybe I will move these things as well. But I might actually move this one over so that it's here instead. If only because if I leave this here, I won't have any space to actually pump in and out of stuff. And I will need to do so. Essentially, what I will need to do is take the extractor, and you'd think, all right, well, I will just put it right next to this thing. And previously, I don't know if this is how it works currently, but previously, if you have this between two spots, how do you know which way the liquid's going to go? The logic doesn't know. So it does need some kind of pipe to connect, and then that pipe can connect into something else, so to speak, hopefully. And then you need to put a lever on top of that to tell it to do the thing. So, I guess we'll find out if that'll work. I have no idea if it will or not, but it'll be pretty good if it does. At least I hope it is. Anyway, that's the idea. So, I need to get a whole bunch of resources first, and and I think I've got the I'm going to need to extract from things, so I need to put the extractor not on here, on this. The multi-block that I'm going to be using, and then a regular pipe into the Camonite valve. That's what I need to do. So it'll actually be more like that. There we go. That makes more sense. Hopefully, if it connects to the multi-block straight away, then that might be an issue, and I'll have to move it out another block. And then maybe I'll just stack the blast furnace on top of it instead, because I think at that point, it's pretty much in the middle. Probably will do that, actually, because this is just getting a little bit ridiculous as it is. Give myself a little bit of space for this to happen. And then this stuff can just silently, in the background, start making me all sorts of cool stuff. Alright, so, with that, I hope you guys have been enjoying this. I know that Seablock is a very interesting pack, and I've really been enjoying it. So please be sure to let me know if you have yourself. Give me a like, comment, subscribe, all sorts of that good stuff. Be sure to spread the mischief to as many people as you can think of. And don't be afraid to stop by Twitch most nights around 10 p.m. UK time. And come visit us there. We'll see you next time.